that vert, hop in the Merc. She want that burp, I just said word. She in line like the first, in line like the first. He got the third, right under this.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Will. First video of the channel. Welcome to my channel. Today, it is, I believe, May 21st. It is Saturday. We're trying to wake up and get it in. We're at the Costco drop doing Instacart, and I'm gonna explain to y'all 5 best ways to make over $100 doing Instacart. Now, I've been seeing a lot of Instacart channels, you know, respect to all the great Instacart channels out there, Tatvar, Young KK, App Cart, all of them been doing their thing, been running it up. And I'm not gonna lie, Instacart lately has been trash. I don't know if it's me. I believe I've been watching the other other videos. It's been the whole market, like batches with long mileage, no available batches during the day. It's been crazy. It's been weird like lately. Probably because of the economy and like inflation is going up and nobody wants to spend money right now. So it's probably because of that, and probably because a holiday just passed, Mother's Day plus Easter. So maybe when some holidays come back in, maybe it'll pick back up. But here I am at, you know, you see that red and tan, look right there, Costco, right? Saturday morning, Costco tip right here. Costco Saturday mornings, the drop happens at 8:57. The store opens at 9:30. Every other day, Costco opens at 10, and the drop happens at 9:56. For my area, for my market, I live in the South. So wherever you live, mostly the Costco drops like 4 minutes before, or like some other Costco drop like right when they open. So living in the South, like we have other stores like Publix, Kroger, you know, the little small food chain stores, Aldi's, giving CVS and all that, Walgreens. Here's tip number 1. And matter of fact, before I get into the tips, I'm gonna introduce myself. Hello, my name is Will. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in. It's my first ever video. I just want to give, this channel is not gonna be just about Instacart. It's gonna be about making money into this society, this running it up, like with these gig apps, and just running it up and fulfilling your potential and be successful in the future. It's not gonna be just about Instacart, just making money and just fulfilling your potential. That's what this channel is gonna be about. It's gonna be, I'm not gonna just talk about Instacart. I'm gonna be talking about, you know, we got Uber Eats, we got DoorDash, we got all these other apps, and also talking about stocks and how you can invest right now. The crypto, everything, the whole market's down. That's probably another reason why it's been really slow. So that's what this channel is gonna be about. I also have 2 other channels. I have a 2K rebuild channel, Will Chill, and I have a basketball channel where I just talk about, you know, basketball and NBA, what's going on in that, and Will Trill. So y'all love those, y'all love basketball, y'all love 2K videos, go check out those 2 channels I have. Now, first, I think this is the biggest first tip. Best way, first tip. You got to wake up early. I don't care if you're a 5-star. I don't care if you're above average, which I am. It's unfair. I'm a 4.93. I would get that up. I don't care what your rating is. If you can have the best rating in 5-star, you gotta wake up early. It is my opinion. And most of these people like, 6 o'clock is too early for me. Too damn bad. Because not just the veterans, the people that want to make the most money. You ever heard the term early bird gets the worm? Rise and shine, rise and grind. Yes, it's a real thing. To make the most money, not just as Instacart, not just as gig workers, as entrepreneurs, as people that are self-employed. This channel gonna be about being self-employed, making your own bag. You gotta wake up early. There's no clocking in. There's no nothing that. You gotta get up and get to the bag. Well, I'm talking about early. I'm talking about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Now, some of these workers, some of these Instacart people, including myself, they would camp out the store early that morning. Sometimes I would do it, but sometimes I would just sit in the bed and just swipe. You can usually do that. Like, yeah, you get at the store, you get there, and you would probably get a good batch. But I've been at home. I swiped the 65 before. I mean, I swiped some good batches at home. So early morning, it's not ideal to do it during the day. You got to be at the store. But early morning, it's fine to do that. Like, especially like 5, 6 o'clock. You don't feel like getting up. Like, at least get up and get ready. Just be ready at that time, because stores open around 6 a.m. To 7 a.m. So you got around the South. Kroger opens at 6. Publix opens at 7. So that's tip number 1. All right, y'all. So, the Costco drop was an absolute bust. But by the way, it is 5 o'clock. It's like 5:20 right now. Today I made around 130, 127. Today I did 4 batches. I did 3 Costco and 1 Publix. So not bad for my latest batch. My first batch was 10 o'clock and I worked for 5 hours. I was active for 5 hours, made 127. That's not bad. But anyways, let's get back to the tips. Number 2, and the last 3 tips I'm gonna do back at the crib. So number 2, a lot of people don't talk about this tip. Have a set schedule. Meaning, have a set schedule for the stores you're going to shop at. Here's an example. Like strategies. Have some strategies. So, example for me, I wake up around 5, 6 o'clock. I try to swipe a Publix or Kroger batch. If not, Kroger drops at 6 a.m. If there's no Kroger batches, I'll wait till Publix. I head to the store, and I finish those batches. I try to do one more batch before Costco. That's Monday through Friday and Sunday. Because obviously Saturday, Costco opens at 9:30. So I try to do 1 or 2 batches before Costco drops, either at Publix or Kroger. Then I head to Costco in a designated area. So, for example, y'all need to stay in a designated area, so you don't drive. Doing Instacart, you're gonna be driving miles. You're gonna be driving a lot of miles in your car, just wasting miles on your car, right? So you need to be in a designated area. So, like I said, head to Publix and Kroger in order in the morning, then go to Costco. In my area, I will go to one city, for I switch cities each day. So I stay in this city for the whole day. Publix, Kroger, then go to Costco. Try to do at least two batches for Costco. If I don't see anything after that, try to do from like 10 to 3. I will do Costco for like 10 to 3. Then after that, head back to Publix. If I see a good Publix batch, take it. Usually the Kroger in my area, they actually give me good batches. It's a love-and-hate relationship with Kroger, because Kroger it's always a replacement or refund. So it's a love-and-hate relationship. Love because they give me large paid batches. Publix is a love relationship. I love Publix. So 10 to 3, Costco. After that is Publix, Kroger. And then it's Publix, Kroger till either 6 or 7. And I would try to do at least 5 batches a day. 4 to 5. I would say 4 because I only did 4 today. And that's my schedule. Then the next day I will go to this other city, do the same thing but for another city, and stay in that area. That's the one I'm talking about. So this when you try to make over $100 quickly, you want to stay in this designated area so you don't have to waste so much gas driving to all the different stores, because you're gonna be driving to different areas, delivering groceries to different neighborhoods and stuff and apartments. So you want to stay in a designated area and have a set schedule of what stores you want to shop at. So that's tip number 2, and I'm telling you, that is a very important tip. A lot of people don't talk about that. You need to have some strategies doing this. I'm telling you. All right, y'all. So I'm back at home, and I'm gonna finish off these steps for y'all. This the fastest way. I'm tired of the fastest way to make $100 with Instacart. So step number 3: be selective with the batches you choose, but don't be too picky. Here's the difference between that. You see a batch, right? You swiping. It says like $15 for 9 miles. Do not select that. Unless you have not selected batch at all that day, get that batch to get things started. So to let Instacart know you're active. But other than that, do not take a batch like that, especially during the day. Only when you're like just starting, this is your first batch of the day, or if it's like 6, 7 o'clock at night. That's the only time to take batches like that. 15 and lower than that. Lower than $15. That's the only time to take batches lower than that. Another thing, when you swiping, you see a $30 pop up, but it's like 16 miles. I would recommend don't take that, but at the same time, look at the items. I always look at the items. I try to, unless it's a batch 50 and up, then I kind of blind swipe it. But if it's a batch between 10 and 40, look at the items real quick. See what kind of items they have. And then if it's nothing like cake, or if it's a triple. We all hate doing triples, right? All of us. We all hate doing triples. I do a lot of triples because in my area they just feed me triples, I guess. Look at all the items. Please try to look at all the items before you select the batch. Unless it's, I would say 47 and up. Because yeah, they have some good paying batches, but the triples, barely look at the items and then try to blind swipe it. But other than that, be very selective for what you take. Because you don't want to get a batch that's driving long mileage. And unfortunately right now, how bad Instacart has been, we have no choice. Honestly, we have no choice but to get batches that's long mileage. But still, just be very selective, but not too picky. So, like with Costco, it's a gamble. It's a gamble doing this. It really is. It's a gamble. When the Costco drops and you see 40s, right? It depends on the day probably to keep waiting or just take the batch. So just any wholesale club store. There's a difference between regular grocery stores like Publix, Kroger, you got Wegmans, you got ShopRite up north, all those grocery stores. You look at the items. Wholesale clubs, you look at the units. Please, when you shop in wholesale club, look at the units. Because I took a batch of 77. 55 units. And I'm going to drop a video of what that batch looked like. It was the biggest batch I ever done in my life. It was insane. Surprisingly, everything fit in the car. It was crazy. But anyways, like I said, that 7 of 3 is be very selective with the batches you take. Step number 4, shop Costco. Shop Costco. Simple as that. Because Costco has the biggest paying batches because they have a lot of bulky items. It's a wholesale club. Same as BJ's. If you wherever you live at, you're gonna have a Costco. I believe where you live, you're gonna have a Costco. BJ's is different. BJ's is another wholesale club that's a little worse than Costco. Same thing as Sam's. It's like Sam's Club. It's a little slower than Costco, but they also have large paying batches because of the items, like the bulky items they send in the store. So shop with those stores. Shop back Costco for sure. Just wait for the drop. Just wake up early morning. If not, if you don't want to wake up 5, 6 o'clock, wake up at 8, 9 o'clock and be at Costco before 10 o'clock. The drop always happens between 9:55 and 10:04. So always be at the store with Costco because there's times where you can get lucky and get a swipe $100 batch. It happened to me. Okay, my biggest batch was 147, and it was on Saturday. But Costco has the biggest batches, so it was between 50. I would say 55 and 100 plus. Blind swipe it. You gotta be quick. It's a lot of competition. Just keep refreshing. Be at the Costco and keep refreshing. Just camp the store out 30 minutes before they open. So I would say 9:30 or 9:45. Camp out the store before they open, and just keep swiping on your screen until it pops up. And when you see click it fast. the ones you want. So, step 1 4, shop Costco. Last step, the last important step. Be consistent, obviously, and don't waste your wait time. This is the last step, your wait time. And I'm a victim to it too. Us, not just Instacart shoppers, us self-employment workers, right? When we see when we don't see any batches, we keep trying to swipe, and there's still no available batches. When you see no available batches on the screen, multi-app. There's other apps out there. They got DoorDash, Uber Eats. I do Uber Eats on the side, and Shipped. And there's other apps too, like Grubhub, Postmates, all that. Multi-app. If there's nothing going on Instacart, multi-app, because you don't want a long wait time. Instacart does not like that. Instacart does not like when you wait around. Don't wait too. You're gonna wait around to see what kind of batches, but try to limit your wait time, because you don't want to waste too much time. And then you look up, oh my gosh, it's 7 o'clock, and I only made $60. That happens. Multi-app. Don't wait around, and eventually another Instacart batch will pop up that you will like. I think that's all the 5 tips. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's my first ever Instacart video. It's gonna be on my channel, Will to Win. I appreciate y'all tuning in for this video. If y'all like this video, give your boy a like. I'm definitely gonna be taking y'all in the day in the life of as an Instacart shopper. Not just as an Instacart shopper, as a self-employment. Being self-employed. I'm gonna take y'all in the day in the life. I'm gonna start posting almost every day. Try to. And just give y'all some more tips on not just Instacart, but like, you know, making money out here as, you know, being self-employed. There's a lot of money to be made out here. Right now, you know, the economy's not doing too great because inflation is going up. It's getting really hot. Everybody wants to. It's really shopping for themselves. So Instacart's not being the best right now, but I think it's a phase right now. I'm not worried. Instacart's going to this phase where all these bots are making things worse for the app, not letting us see anything. Doesn't even depend on your rating on it at this point. But yeah, man, that batch I just showed y'all about, that was $80. I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like, and this channel's gonna be a lot of fun. I want y'all to tune in, subscribe, because we're gonna be dropping almost every day. I appreciate y'all tuning in for this video. It's been your boy Will, and I'll see y'all next time.